So my name is Sarah Jennings. I studied Law LLB at the University of the West of England, and my current employer is Weightmans, the solicitors, and I am a solicitor there. Well, really, I started university and I studied law there, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. But then after I sort of finished that, I took a year out and then did the LPC, which kind of cemented the sort of thought to do a career in law, as it was really sort of practical and skills based. So that decided it for me. And then I got an administration job in Weightmans, applied for a training contract, and then that's how I became a solicitor. So the training contract involves different seats around the firm doing different sort of roles with different teams. So my training contract, I started off by working on a public inquiry, which was really interesting in the regulatory team. I then moved and did a secondment with a business, and then I came back in to the corporate team, and that's where I've qualified. So quite distinct different areas, all kind of different things, different people. But yeah, I really enjoyed the corporate aspect, so then stayed in that team, qualified there. Well, a typical day is always different, particularly in corporate. The work's like really up and down. Some days you're super busy, sometimes you're a little bit quieter. I mainly sort of draft the documents and sort of the ancillary documents for deals, so we do a lot of just transactional work. I'll also help with a lot of the due diligence and things like that, but mainly there's loads of client contact, so I'm always in contact with clients, talking to them all the time, making sure that they're happy with everything and everything's going smoothly. The things I really enjoy are the people I work with and also the client contact that I get to have in the corporate team. I speak to clients all the time and I get to follow the transactions from the beginning to the end, so it's really rewarding. I suppose at the moment the challenges are sort of just the recovery from COVID. You know, we're all getting back to the office, but it'll be really great to see everyone back a bit more, and then we can sort of do the social aspect of work as well. Otherwise, I guess, other challenges, sometimes the hours are quite long, but you just kind of deal with it. You take the good with the bad, like I said before, you have some really busy days and then some quieter days, so it all evens out in the end. Well, I'd really like to be a partner one day, that would be amazing. But for now, you know, I've just qualified, so it's kind of working through, getting to know everything that there is to know about corporate law and about transactions, working alongside clients to kind of get their goals, and then hopefully in the future, I'll be able to move sort of up the path to partner. I think a lot of people sort of think, I don't know, you have to have been a straight A student or something like that, and that wasn't the case for me. I got sort of 3 Bs at A level and then sort of worked within a firm and applied internally for a training contract, so it kind of goes alongside my my quote and what I say to people when they're like really trying, like it really is a marathon, not a sprint. And I think if you're not there when you've just finished uni, you haven't got a training contract, it's not the end of the world, you know, keep going and you will get there in the end. So yeah, I think that's probably the myth to debunk. So yeah, again, it's definitely a marathon, not a sprint. Just keep going, work really hard. If you can get any experience that you can, whether it be in a firm or just in general life, you know, working when you're doing your A-levels or when you're at uni, that any experience is good experience. So I think that would be the main advice I could give.